And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. Victor Wembanyama is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. James, right side. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana with a rebound. And here's Wembanyama. Leonard passes to James. Back to Leonard. Goes up on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Outside Davis. Pass to Curry. He shoots. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. PA, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Curry after the basket by Indiana. SGA surveying the D. Curry's shot is off.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Back to Leonard. James outside. Clock at 6. Out to Leonard. Jacks up at 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Curry. Deflected.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete. And his size, to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. There's the triple, and the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 5 now.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Leonard outside. O'Neal pulls it in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Curry passes to O'Neal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. Wembanyama against Davis. Leonard for 3. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Pass to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
And here's Leonard from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. Drops in the 3.
This is how competitive Curry is. You got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James outside. Leonard looking around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out to James from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Davis. Now here's Curry. Lots of room. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
James outside. Off target from outside. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Stephen Curry is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You've got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. High post Davis. Pass to Curry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Wembanyama. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Chamberlain, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. There's the block. Leonard with the ball. Give him 8. And there's James from the arc. Indiana again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Curry's shot is off. Pacers trail by 5. Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Pass to James. Here's the hook. Chalk up 2 there. James has got his first bucket in this one.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Cleveland leading by 3. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Davis can't hit.
2 minutes.
James finds Wembanyama. Out to James. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Curry. Cleveland again missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Down low. Davis. Tipped.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Pass to Chamberlain. And that one drops. Chamberlain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. To stop the run. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Curry's got 16 points now.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. "26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now here's SGA. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Davis with a screen on Leonard. From deep, SGA. And the Cavaliers, another three. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top, leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. We've got Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James out there with Wembanyama, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4-man position. Now, here is James. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's Davis. No points yet. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
O'Neal passes to SGA. Pass to Curry to the inside. Picked it out of midair. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wembanyama. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. 5 to shoot. James passes to Leonard. Fires for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to O'Neal. Pass to SGA. Now here's Antetokounmpo. O'Neal inside. Leonard's there. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Cleveland calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 4 on the clock.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Leonard. Back to Wembanyama. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Outside O'Neal. Curry against Leonard. Back to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Leonard's shot's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's Davis with the 3. Fires in the triple. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what the big-time players in the league do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a 3-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a 3 of his own. Bang!
And it's blocked by Davis. O'Neal passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry, covered by Wembanyama. Curry at the rim.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Wembanyama. Leonard outside. Here's Chamberlain. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Davis. Curry with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. Again, Cleveland scores.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Now Leonard, 11 points in the game. James outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Davis out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. SGA against Leonard. Pass to James. Outside Wembanyama from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and SGA throws it down.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Now, here is James. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard inside. He's covered by Curry. Basket counts.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to SGA. To the middle. In transition, here come the Pacers. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Cleveland leading by 9. Outside, SGA. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Indiana. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Curry. Oh, he can't hit a tough 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's money from deep.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Davis outside. Here's Curry. And he sinks the jumper.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Pacers trail by 8. And here's Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. Now Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
The Cavaliers call timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I did get a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. It's good!
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pacers trail by 8. Leonard outside. Now Wembanyama puts up a tray. The 3 is in.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
SGA against Leonard. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Up top, Davis. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now, here is James. Wembanyama. Oh, the long ball, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis outside. Curry looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Double team on Leonard. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Curry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo! Can't get it to go.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
So it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Pippen is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's James. And it's Curry in at the 2. Back to Leonard. Lots of room. Count it. Good.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Curry looking it over. Pass to LeBron. It's all about it to Kumbo. Here's Leonard. Guarded by Curry. Outside for George. Misses the 3. Here's Chicago. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard from 3. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Outside Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
The 76ers with another miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Curry way outside, and Shaq pulls it down. Outside, Davis. The 3 from George. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. To the middle. Knocked away. And stolen by Leonard. Pippen with the steal. Curry on the wing. Back to Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And he makes both free throws. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
All right, everybody. Now coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you.
Here's Shaq. And Zo Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to George. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Wembanyama passes to Curry. And the Bulls with another miss. The 76ers leading. Outside, George. Back to Davis. Leonard inside, guarded by Curry. And it's George missing. Here's Chicago. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, Wembanyama. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Curry passes to LeBron. And the Bulls with another miss. Davis kicks to Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Shaq. Left side, Leonard. Outside for George. No good with the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Bulls getting the bucket. George passes to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
James with it. Scoreless thus far. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Paul George. Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Davis, and it's Shaq in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Takes it out to Leonard. The 3. LeBron grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And that one's good by Davis.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Curry against Leonard. And here is James. Back to Curry on the wing. Basket counts.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Giannis passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Leonard dishes to Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Floats it up for... Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
And Leonard gets it to go.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Giannis against James. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The 76ers leading by 5. George looking around. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Outside Pippen. Pass to James. Puts up a 3. Paul George grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. George with the steal.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Davis. It's all in by the Bulls. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Curry looking to end the run. Curry from 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Outside, Davis. Loads it up for Giannis. And stolen by Chamberlain. Pippen kicks to Curry. Pass to James. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the 76ers. Outside, Leonard shoots the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 8. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Pass to James. Over Giannis. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Wembanyama's out there with Pippen. Then it's Curry. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's LeBron in at the 1 spot.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to George. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. George has got 10.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Chamberlain. It's to Curry. Over Leonard. Curry can't get it to go.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Leonard kicks to Giannis. Outside, Davis. Now Shaq, guarded by Curry. O'Neal is double. Play on the clock. From deep, George. No good that time. Nice D from Pippen. Wembanyama finds James. Takes a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pippen with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Davis. Here's George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Bounce pass Pippen. A 3 from Wembanyama.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Giannis dishes to Davis. to George. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. James the pass to Wembanyama. And another miss by Chicago. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Pippen. Outside, Davis on the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Curry. Back to LeBron. Outside, Curry. They could use a bucket. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Davis. Pass to George. A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Wembanyama outside. It's Curry with the drive. Kicks it out to James. Over Giannis. James, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, George. To the inside. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. From past the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Outside Leonard. Pass to George. O'Neal is screen on James. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by George.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's James, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers ahead, leading by 5. And time to step aside. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Antetokounmpo. Paul George is out there with Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Pass to George. And stolen by James. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Now, Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Curry. Back to Pippen. Kicks it out to James. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
LeBron passes to Wembanyama. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Oh, what a play inside.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Davis fires. Missed on the 3. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. James. And he does not hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's George. Fires away from outside. The shot misses. Now James. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. No good from 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Bulls trail by 8. James looking around. Curry outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Leonard. Another shot. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Steps back. Antetokounmpo. Yep, that's going to go in.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. The Bulls call timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And stolen by Leonard. And now we've got the intentional foul. drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Giannis. So the 76ers win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Wembanyama, Paul George out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And here's George. James outside. No good with the triple.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. They double him with Wembanyama. Stolen by Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
George passes to Durant. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open look. And the jumper is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Durant with the bucket.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Leonard outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
George passes to Chamberlain. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Leonard on the wing. George defending. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Pass to Durant. Rebounded by Pippen.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
SGA passes to Leonard. SGA, a screen on James. Inside. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Pass to Durant. Back to James. Good work there as it goes.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pippen, no good. 76ers trail by 6. Outside Wembanyama. James outside. Pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Durant, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Durant. Back to George. Three-pointer. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's James. Then there's Paul George. And it's Chamberlain in at center, filling out the middle. Leonard for 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Outside Wembanyama. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
James against SGA. Now here's Leonard. He has 6. And it's SGA missing.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
SGA deciding where to go with it. From the wing. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Durant.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Leonard. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 9.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George against SGA. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 76ers trail by 8. Outside Wembanyama. Durant with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Right side Durant. Pippen with it. Durant covering. Pass to SGA. And again, it's Dallas. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Just 5 to shoot. Durant's shot is off.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
SGA passes to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain pulls it in. 76ers trail by 10. Pass to George. Outside Durant. Crafty move. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Back to SGA. It's not going to go for him. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
George passes to James. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Pass to Pippen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Durant surveying the D. Steps back and shoots. That one is off. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Dallas leading by 10. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And so James will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Leonard passes to O'Neal. Here's SGA. SGA doing his thing in close.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
George passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the 2-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. SGA's got 12.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. James passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Leonard finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. George outside. Pass to James. For 3, Durant. KD, what else would you expect?
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
SGA passes to O'Neal. Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Wembanyama. O'Neal misses. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to James. And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Outside Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Screen by O'Neal. Leonard passes to O'Neal. And rejected. George for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to SGA. Outside O'Neal. Pippen outside. Here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. The open shot by James. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. 1:05 left in the 3rd. Leonard looking over the floor, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
'76ers trail by 4. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to James. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Nice shot by Durant.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target, and we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Kevin Durant, LeBron James out there with George. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at center.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. George feels it out a bit. George, a screen on SGA. Here's Durant. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And SGA has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Leonard. All sorts of time. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. George, a screen on Leonard. James passes to Wembanyama. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Now Durant. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama there for the rebound. George outside. Now Wembanyama. To take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's James. Oh, it's off.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 2-point game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good on the layup. Now James. Wembanyama screen. Here's George. Beyond the arc. Ooh, the shot misses. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. O'Neal on the wing. Covered by Wembanyama. Takes a step back. SGA. Oh, the stuff.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
covered by O'Neal.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. It's in!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Defensive foul. Wilt Chamberlain.
And does the pressure affect it? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
LeBron! The three is off. And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Scottie Pippen.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Wembanyama! Oh, no good again that time. And so the Mavericks take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the 2. Good on the bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Outside, James. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's George. After LeBron James hitting the 3, nobody near Leonard. A shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Here's James. He has 6. Pass to KD. That's it go. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And here's George for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
James outside. Back to Tatum. LeBron outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Durant.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
George with the bounce pass. George sets a screen for Leonard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. James, the pass to Tatum. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The 76ers leading. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Leonard. It's hauled in by George.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Wembanyama finds George. Here's Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Wembanyama.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Offline with his 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Pass to George. Fires top of the key. Good. He hits the jump shot. George has got 5 points so far. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
A while back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now Tatum puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
KD against Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago trailing here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George dishes to Leonard. George sets a screen for Leonard. Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Giannis against James. The three from KD. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
The 76ers trail by 5. Tatum with it. James right side. Just 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Outside, James. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. LeBron's got 9 points.
Look, when LeBron James is hitting his 3 from that spot, look, this offense completely opens up.
Pass to Leonard, and stolen by James. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Kevin?
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. 5 to shoot. Durant, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Back to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's Chamberlain, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has yet to score. Wembanyama finds George. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 3. James, the pass to Tatum. Back to James. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Leonard over LeBron. And it's KD with the rebound. Outside Tatum. LeBron a screen on George. James looking it over. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Now here is George over Tatum, and the Bulls with another miss. .41 seconds left in the first half of the game. LeBron passes to O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's Giannis. Nothing on the board. Outside Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside, James. Pass to Shaq. 5 on the clock. That's stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
LeBron James is out there with Tatum. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Here's James. And here's Tatum for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's George. Over Tatum. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from George.
How about the poise under pressure? George's basketball IQ is as good as it gets.
And KD's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Floats it up for... Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Leonard, the bounce pass. The three from George. Rebound by the 76ers. KD finds Tatum. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Tatum on the wing. To the paint. James in the post. Wembanyama on him.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Here's Leonard over KD, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
For Chicago, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Chicago trailing here. Now Giannis. Still yet to score. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Leonard for the lead. Tries again. Kareem unstoppable inside.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Tatum with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Leonard, lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Assisted by
Antetokounmpo's got his fourth assist in this one. 1:43 left to play in the third. LeBron outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Chamberlain. Shot clock at 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And 1:01 left in the third. LeBron outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Giannis. Now Leonard, defended by Durant. Leonard, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, James muscles it in.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked by Shaq. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Whew.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wembanyama in at the point guard position. Bulls trail by 3. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Now George. Over Tatum. George with the bucket.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Tatum against George. And here's Chamberlain. KD, that's for 2. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. And the 76ers lead by 3. Chicago with the ball. George passes to Leonard. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
From deep LeBron, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility...
There's Giannis. Look out below!
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
It's James. Cleared away by Leonard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
George fires. The long shot, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
George against Durant. Stolen by George. Antetokounmpo. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Antetokounmpo buries the deep ball.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Here's O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And George, here we go. Good!
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now O'Neal lets it go from 11. Cleared away by George. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Driving inside. And there's the dunk.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
The 76ers trail by 6. Tatum looking around. Here's O'Neal. Here's Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
We've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal with the steal.
Well, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Wilt Chamberlain. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the board, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so James will bring it up with the 76ers. Takes the 3. It's off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here is Wembanyama. That's off. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.